Wow. Oh yeah. Hey guys. Welcome to the next episode of Claas Week. Um, Here we are next to my one and only cornfield. Um, yeah, because yeah, that's not another cornfield. 43, but 38 is one. And what happened? What I ended up with, I could even say, is that I leased this corn header. Oh, this header trailer looks pretty cool though. I must admit this. Uh, so I leased this header. This is the Choreo 1275. This is the 9 meters wide. I think it's is it 12 row? I think. Yeah, anyway, I leased it and I ended up with buying the smaller one for two reasons. One, I'm that cheap, literally, and two, um, I don't think I'm going to harvest so much corn or sunflower on this map. So a smaller one, an 8 row 6 meter wide will do for that uh, thing, but I wanted to give a try to the large one, so that I do. It's a good question if we can maneuver over there. This one. So far it seems the answer is no. Oh wow, these dude, these hedges are as if they were made out of stone. In all seriousness, I'm not kidding. Okay, so what we gotta do, also I forgot to unfold the harvester itself. Yeah. Uh, so what we gotta do is I need to park in there, and I seriously have no idea how are we going to solve this. Let's say it's doable. I don't like it one bit, to be honest. Now I start to see that my choice was the right one to go for this. Oh, I just stopped it. Great. Andrew, you're at it tonight. Okay. So, my choice was the right one, I'm starting to see. Because the problem is not only storing it, it's also uh, um, also, sorry, I always keep interrupt myself. It's also maneuvering it among the fields and on the fields and all that. So yeah, it's all in all not good. Also, interesting stuff. Whenever I harvested this field, there was a rubbish weather back in 17. Not rain or anything like that, but cloudy as all hell. Uh, yeah. So look at that unfolding animation, guys. I bet in real life this happens. You do it with your hand. Alright, so we need the chopper on because obviously the corn is to be chopped. Yeah, so it's always rubbish weather when I harvest this field usually, or that's what I remember from 17, and it's still quite foggy now, even though it's almost 9:30 in game time. So I think it fits the bill. And yeah, and the sunlight is very dim still. So what I planned didn't happen, and I couldn't manage do it in cheerful conditions. Well, it is what it is. I can live with it fine. Also, this is a rare occasion when I cut corn in the game, because I usually don't do that. Um, those of you who follow my Let's Play series know that I usually stick with classic cereal crops that can be drilled with the regular seeders, and also they require corn headers. So yeah, but now this map is a bit different, and I'm fairly certain that I will go for more corn and more sunflower, or not more sunflower, but and sunflower, um, just simply because they tend to give good money, and good money is what I need, because I want to get rich. That's why. Yeah. Anyway, what could I tell about the Corio 1275? Not much other than, yeah, it's a fancy looking corn header, alright, 12 rows and everything. Uh, but the downside, as I already pointed out, is uh, its maneuverability when in transport mode. The fact that you cannot fold it like with most corn headers, like the Capello ones. Um, and you know, it's a corn header, like it's got nice particle effects, and it eats up the corn stalks and all that. Um, so yeah, it's nice. I can see using this on a map with large open spaces, but I would imagine if you are playing on any British map, not just Oakfield, you will have problems, because British maps have narrow roads and hedges around the field and all that good stuff. So Oakfield is obviously not the only one with these traits. All of them are like that, and those of you who play them know just all too well. Or even if you don't play them, but watch YouTubers who do Let's Plays on British maps, like uh, Dagger, Wind Virtual, Farmer, and Landy Kid comes to mind just off the cuff, and there are several of them. Um, so yeah, I think it's not an easy task to work with this header on this particular map. So yeah, that's, hold on, not that, not that. I need to lower the headers so that it cuts. Yeah, so that's why it's a bit problematic, and honestly I really don't see this. Well, for starters, I don't see this combine on Alshosek, but what I absolutely don't see is this particular header. Um, yeah, so uh, it's clearly not for the European market, or not for every uh, part of Europe, and I really need to think where it is a viable option. So altogether, it's a good job that the 8 row header fits just as well. And from what I've seen so far, um, it's very rare that Claas combines operated with larger corn headers than 8 row. Uh, Altogether, going over 8 row is only warranted if a farmer is specializing in corn, from what I see. If it's something done on the side, then it's mostly done with up to 8 row headers. So it's really not that pressing. At least it's not that pressing for me. It's a very nice header. Um, Even though the Capello header fits to this combine fairly well, I recommend you get this one if you can, just because it fits in every single way. Um, but yeah, I'm glad I'm just leasing it for a test. That being said, we will take a look at the other header right away, because my plan is to lease out the Tucano just as well and take it for a spin on the last field that I have ready for harvest. That wheat field that I drilled, not harvested, up at field 8 or 9, I think. Either 9 or 8, and that field is not very large, so I will next time I will reseed it with grass. That was the original plan, it's just I forgot to set the seed drill when I was doing it, so it was kind of an accident. But I was like, yeah, let it grow, it's fine. And I will turn it into a grass field once I'm done with the wheat over there. So yeah, and now it gives us a great opportunity to take a look at the Tucano, um, and then I can do some baling over there, which I am none too happy about. Although I just realized now that I was feeding the cows in the morning that I will have a shortage of straw bales. Um, so I think I might keep them. Yeah, I will keep those bales for future reference. Yeah. So this is the Corio 1275. A nice corn header. Oh, I thought something is running out, but that was the shadow of a bird. Yeah, so all together a very nice corn and sunflower header. Wow, look at that. Look at those animations. It costs an arm and a leg, of course, uh, especially because to move it around you need a header trailer. Um, but you know, as per usual, all I can say that it is a name that you have to pay for, and I keep repeating this, and I never add that with that name comes quality just as well. So it's not that I'm bitter about Claas equipment being expensive, uh, possibly not just in game but in reality as well, because think of it, guys, how old Claas equipment is there in the world that is still rolling and is still going strong. um, so yeah, I mean, it's absolutely warranted, and they have a proof of quality, so um, I accept that. Oh, hold on, we're full. That means I need to fetch the Fant. No problem, because it's on the at the ready. Oh yeah, I can turn it off in the meantime. Oh, such a beauty. I cannot emphasize that enough. This is such a beautiful beast. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I parked it over here. Very um, carefully, or how, not careful is not the word. Yeah, with foresight, I placed it here. I knew that I'm going to need it over here because I will go for corn. And you know, I know this map quite well, so I just knew that it's going to be here. Yeah, and I still need to finish this potato field as well, especially because I wanna cultivate it, and I wanna turn it into, let's say, an oat field or something. Um, I think when in 17 Oxygen David added all those extra crops and turned it into a multi-fruit map, that was a triticale field. Or was it this one? I don't remember, but yeah. Yeah, I know what I want. I want to check how the corn goes. And it goes fairly well, badly, not well, but at Empire stores it's getting better. Ooh, also I need to check out how the spinnery does. Ooh yeah, because I have crap tons of wool ready for selling, so I can park it over here. Let's just is it fine? Hold on a second. You need to think strategically. No, it's not fine because once I'm done with the headland, I want to go up and down, and this is at the up. Uh, so what I am going to do instead, I turn it around, and I'm fairly certain that I will have a full grain tank by the time I come over here. So I can turn it into the right direction. Yeah. Anyway, let's close it down. Uh, Turn the engine on. Do this quick turn. And at the end of this turn, I drop that header back on the cart, and we go for the other header. Oh, that sounds nice. We go for the other header. And we'll take a very thorough look of that. I will take an especially thorough look because once I'm done with this episode, I will cut this field, or maybe I could. Nah, it's not good. I need to do this because after that I want to move on to grass work, and that will involve a lot of class equipment as well. Obviously, for the second half of the class week. Um, I figured I could do a large grass work section before rolling into tillage. I have several fields to be cut. And there is a set of Claas Disco mowers ready for tryout. I imagine this is being done differently in real life, like you do it with your heads. Hands. Oh, hold on, okay. Dang it, I need to turn around with the header trailer. Whoever said life was easy was a darn liar. Alright. It's on the trailer. Now I park it out there on the road, ready to be taken back to the store. Not entirely in the middle of the road, because it might happen that I take the tractor down sooner. Though I think first it will go to the silo, and that is not this way. That is this way, over here, this way. Yeah, it's a good thing to know your way around on your farm. Definitely. Alright, let's have a look at that 8-row header. That needs unfolding, but that's just fine. I mean, and the fun part about this one is that if you check it out, it has an extra long unfolding animation. Like so. Okay, now it's unfolded. I lift it up to carry. I reckon it's going to cut the corn just the same, yes. And it operates with the same effects, except it's not 9 meters, just 6 meters wide. Yeah. And I will grow really old while cutting with this. But it's fine, because it's autumn break right now, and I have all the time in the world to cut corn. And it's kinda relaxing as well. So I'm not revolting against it. Yeah. The only sad thing is that once I'm done with this field, there won't be work for this Lexion for quite some time, which is sad, real sad. I think tillage season will be worker heavy. I can see workers doing almost everything. One thing that I cannot see though is spreading lime, because that tends to require quite a moving around between the field and the lime station. Yeah, okay, I would say it's nice, this corn header. I can live with it, absolutely. The model is beautiful, just like with the other one. It fits nicely, absolutely no problems. everything works as it should be. And if you're looking for the cheaper option and working with doesn't matter to you, then this is the right choice for you. Uh, Trust me, experience is talking here. Um, so this wraps up the part where we're looking at harvesting equipment, and yeah, next time is grass work. And then sometime in the not so far future I will look at some silage equipment as well. I mean, I'm itching to try out that huge arse Jaguar, the half track version, the Hatkete Jaguar. Yeah. In the meantime, thank you for checking this video out. Behave yourselves and don't bite strangers.